We are going to go right into game 2. Sagen on the top of your screen, Jeudy on the bottom. Salamence and Lucario going to be the leads for Jeudy this time, as Sagen's going to go ahead and throw out that Garchomp and Gardevoir once again. So Jeudy switching up the leads a little bit, and Sagen just decided to go with what works.
Yeah, I love Jeudy's switch up here. We saw the Mega Charizard throughout all of Jeudy's previously streamed matches. However, this Lucario can go both ways, it looks like. It does have Lucario Knight, so it's capable of Mega Evolution, and we see it here.
Yeah, Mega Lucario making its first appearance on the stream here. Going to go ahead and Mega Evolve, get a lot of additional power on the field for Jeudy. And Bullet Punch coming up from Mega Lucario onto Gardevoir. Not quite enough for the one-hit KO. Dazzling Gleam, the choice from Gardevoir. Super effective damage on Salamence, and the Earthquake not affecting Salamence or Gardevoir thanks to that telepathy, but will be able to get the damage onto Lucario. Is it going to be enough? Is Mega going down? The Mega goes down. Turn 1 for Jeudy. A huge gambit from him, did not pay off, but Rock Tomb from Salamence going to hit that Garchomp and slow it down just a little bit.
Yeah, excellent play there on Sagen's end. I don't know if he trained his Pokemon with that Lucario Bullet Punch in mind, but I think that was one of Jody's main tricks of this matchup, the ability to use that Mega Lucario, which hadn't been seen before, and try to get a quick knockout of that Gardevoir. Once again, we see it very low in range of Sandstorm damage, but this time the damage looks like it may have been done. Garchomp's still in great position to try to do some damage here. Dragon Claw and Salamence or Earthquake and Tyranitar do some very serious damage. Tyranitar's going to have to lock into a move here, which will help out Sagen significantly, planning out the rest of the game here. And getting one more knockout, even if it's not on Tyranitar, would prevent it from switching moves again, creating a much more winnable endgame situation for Sagen.
Jeudy is going to protect that Salamence, does not want to let this Dazzling Gleam get the KO there. Going to deal no damage to that Salamence, but super effective damage onto Tyranitar. Rock Slide is the choice from Jeudy. That's the play. Going to pick up the KO onto Gardevoir, get some damage onto Garchomp. Hope for a flinch here. Could be a huge for Jeudy. The Earthquake is going to go through. No flinches. Earthquake onto Tyranitar. This is a super effective hit. Is it going to be enough? No! Survives with just 12 HP. Salamence taking some Sandstorm damage, but a good KO, a KO that Jeudy needed.
Yeah, he does get some progress here. No longer has to worry about that Dazzling Gleam, which should easily knock out both of those Pokemon, but he gave up a lot to get it. Tyranitar on the verge of being knocked out now. Salamence also very low. Garchomp to easily knock out either of these Pokemon now that Tyranitar is locked into that Rock Slide. We did see Jeudy come back from a seemingly unwinnable situation during his top 4 match with that Rock Slide Tyranitar, getting some key critical hits and flinches. He might need that again here. Garchomp alone is creating a lot of threat right now, and we haven't even seen 2 of Sagen's Pokemon yet.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be Pachirisu. Pachirisu on the field, capable of redirecting any attack from Salamence now that Garchomp's slower thanks to that Rock Tomb. So it's a great play from Sagen to bring that back out.
Yeah, it can definitely help out a whole bunch here. A quick follow me prevents Salamence from creating any real threat here. And Garchomp got his pick of which of the Pokemon it wants to try to knock out. Jeudy likely going to need to switch one of the 2 here, but the other one's going to be in a lot of danger. He's kind of got to hope that Sagen guesses wrong about which of the 2 that he switches out. There's also the threat, too, of a Super Fang here, but do see the follow me.
Yeah, follow me coming out from Pachirisu. Jeudy keeping both in. Rock Slide coming out from Tyranitar. Going to have to hope for a flinch onto that Garchomp. It looks like we do see some small damage on both. Draco Meteor from Jeudy onto that Pachirisu. Probably originally targeted for that Garchomp. Will connect, will deal some good damage, but we've already seen not enough. That Pachirisu is so bulky. If that Mo Rotom's Leaf Storm wasn't proof enough, it just tanked a Salamence Draco Meteor and no flinch. So Rock Slide does come out from Garchomp. That should be a double KO. No! 2 HP from Salamence, but fortunately, we'll have to see, will the sand stick around? Yes, one more turn of sand does pick up the KO on Salamence. So double KO for Sagen that turn.
This game, he does get the Pokemon lead. A big 3-1 advantage now. He still has his redirection available with Pachirisu here, so hard to imagine anything Jeudy can do here. I never thought I'd see the day where Pachirisu was a world champion, but it looks like we're on the verge of it here.
Yeah, and it looks like Mo Rotom is going to be Jody's last hope to keep the world safe from world champion Pachirisu. But up against the Garchomp and the Pachirisu. Pachirisu, of course, could take one for the team, use that follow me to redirect any attacks from Mo Rotom. But instead, Pachirisu is not going to do any of that. It's going right on the offensive. Super Fang going to take away half of Mo Rotom's health. Dragon Claw right back after a critical hit! A critical hit, and Jun Park takes down Mo Rotom decision. The crowd is on their feet. Let's hear it for Sagen, everybody.
You see Sagen's react there. No player in the world deserved a world championship more than Sagen does. I don't think anyone plays the game more. I don't think anyone works harder. And I feel great for him. You know, sometimes